Okay, so today we're going to be talking about the mechanical events of the cardiac cycle. So there's two broad stages. So there's systole and diastole. So these are kind of the two categories, and then there's like basically part A and B for both of these. So we'll go over the first one. So this first one is in systole, as we see here, and this could be like part A over here. So it is isovolumetric ventricular contraction. And we can kind of use our terminology. ISO equals the same and volumetric volume. So we know that there's not really going to be a change. And we see that that's true because our ventricles contract, but there's no blood ejected. All valves are closed. So that's kind of just a buildup of pressure. So our pressure is building, and then we move down to our second slide. And this is where our pressure of our ventricles is just so big. So, because our pressure of our ventricles is so great, the pressure is greater in the ventricles than in the arteries. And so we remember our semilunar valves are the ones that connect to our, yeah, that's a bad color, that connect to our arteries from our ventricles. So the blood is so great, or the pressure is so great, that our semilunar valves open. And this is due to the pressure gradient. So we can see that it contracts and the blood opens, and we can see that our semilunar valves are open at this stage. So as we move down to kind of our second stage, which is this is diastole. So again, we're back at that part A with isovolumetric ventricular relaxation. So key difference, but it's still same volume as before. So our AV valves are closed, our semilunar valves are closed, and no blood enters or leaves. So again, all valves are closed, and because they're closed, there's no more pressure gradient. So then we move down to our last kind of stage of this. Again, this is the second part of diastole, ventricular filling. So these are when our ventricles are going to fill. So our AV valves are going to be open, and those are our tricuspid and bicuspid valves. So right here, so this is where the blood flows from our atria into our ventricles. And so we can kind of think of this as our pressure in the atria is greater than the pressure in the ventricles. So what this means is that there's an increase in atrial pressure, and because of that, it causes AV valves to open and blood fills the ventricles. So our ventricles relax, and that allows our blood to fill in. And with that relaxation, blood fills in, our atria contract, and then it's just going to start all over again.